working collaboratively. And this last case study is an example of that. It's by no means perfect. The evaluations that I'll show you, I've got a little bit of video for you, they could be more profound, but this is a school, this is based around a school in Grimsby. This is based around a school in Grimsby that is really, really struggling. I shan't name names, but they're undersubscribed, and they have their academic high flyer school a mile and a half up the road. And they've got 3 massive estates. Their estate, which is the one with all of the social problems, all their schools come to them, and anyone on the fringes just goes off to the other school. And the head teacher, charged with getting numbers up, charged with raising standards, very bravely again, I think, has thought, right, the way we're going to do this is we're going to make this place an example of outstanding arts provision. So any parents from year 4, year 5, year 6 students who have artistically interested students will want to send it to this school. They're part of an academy chain, School Partnership Trust. The School Partnership Trust is also quite unique in the sense that they've got about 44 schools in Yorkshire and the Humber. Not that unique, we've got lots of big chains. They're a teaching school alliance. What they also have is a director of arts, and they don't have a director of anything else. So they really have made that sort of investment and that partnership there. So this is how the Mutual Triangle started. Head teacher brought in a drama artist. Drama artist met with head of performing arts. CPD was going to be placed at the heart of it. This school just happens to have a cinema in its grounds. Peculiar but true. And it's a really very nice cinema. But the head of the department thought, head of the faculty thought, I don't know how to make films. Great. So the drama artist thought, right, well I can help you work with the students, but I haven't got the expertise, brought in a young filmmaker, so we've already got 3 people in the partnership. The most important thing was, that was as far as the decision making went. What they did next was met the students. And they spent 3 days workshopping with the students. Now that's obviously a big commitment from the school, 3 days. What's the film going to be about? That was the first decision, it came from the students. What kind of film was it going to be? What was the feel of it going to be? Made by the students, and then they started scripting, workshopping, etc. And that, I think, is what made that really quite a special learning experience. Now let me just show you a little bit of this. So this is some feedback from the students, teacher, and the young man is the young filmmaker.
Benefits of having students involved in the plan.
Just get some more volume on that. What's the benefits of having the students involved in the plan? That's the question.
I think for all students, they just feel like it's their project. And I think from the beginning, what appealed to them was that they could do it about something that they really, really were passionate about. And I think that's something that I wanted them to do. But not only that, as a teacher, I wanted them to come out of themselves. So I feel like give them something they're passionate about and they will come out of their shells.
Sound working.
Scene nothing, shot 7, take 1.
Action!
I think I'm more confident because I'm not being myself, so you're not getting judged because you've been a character, not yourself, if you know what I mean.
A little bit more professional, if that makes sense. You know, it's not just about performing on the school theatre, like in the school theatre. It's more like in front of cameras and for like proper cause rather than just for the sake of it.
Because I'd say at the start of it, I was worried about people seeing it and say laughing at me, but now I just think, well, I had fun doing it. So.
What do you feel are the benefits of having artists, such as myself and Dave, in school working with your teacher?
Is it privilege? Is that what it's called?
You say it's a privilege?
Yeah, like it's good.
So that's nice to say.
I thought that we might not get that much done. There might be a bit of difficulty, like getting used to being on camera and stuff like that. But no, we've smashed it.
Scene 5, shot 4, take 1, 2.
And Jock was good to the teacher leaves.
This is right unfair. I called her.
You tend to get